Hello, my name is Arissa Paul, and I'm currently a student at Grand Canyon University working toward my elementary education and special education bachelor degrees. The class I am currently taking is Child and Early Adolescent Development and Psychology, and this week we are learning about project-based learning, and I'm here today to explain to you what project-based learning is and an example of one. So, project-based learning is the ongoing act of learning about different subjects simultaneously. This is achieved by guiding students to identify through research, through real-world problems, um, through developing its solution using evidence to support the claim, and presenting the solution through a multimedia approach. It says edutopia.org. So a little bit about the project. So when I was in 5th grade, I actually did this project, and I thought it would be a perfect example for this assignment. So it's called The Long Haul. So this is a group project where students have to figure out how to get a certain amount of boxes into a semi-truck, and the semi-truck had to travel from Ohio to California. And the students had to calculate the fuel cost, food cost, and even hotel cost. And they also had to find the quickest and cheapest route. And a few things that we had to consider throughout this project was that semis cannot drive for 24 hours straight. They are only allowed to drive for 11 hours, and then they are forced to take a 10-hour break. So this is according to the fmcsa.gov. So this project is geared toward 5th graders, and it has a lot of math in it. There are also some real world problems that need to be solved. But this is a project that kind of had all of the subjects that we learned throughout the year of math. So we had to do volume and surface area and averages and all that kind of stuff. So this project is also engaging for students because there is a mission that needs to be accomplished. When there's a mission involved, students are more likely to be interested in the project. And when I did this project back in 5th grade, there was an incentive. So this project was done over the entire grade during the last month of school, and the best 5 teams that could get the truck driver from Ohio to California in the least amount of time with the least amount of money spent and the most boxes would win a gift card. This project will increase cognition of students because they're having to use their brains in ways that they have never had to before. How many 5th graders do you see that have to calculate fuel cost and road maps? This opens their minds to not only budgeting, but also exposing them to real-world research, problems, and solutions. This activity allows students to be able to solve real-world problems using math and strategy. So this activity is challenging because students are taking what they have learned in the classroom and applying it to real-world examples in a way that they've never had to before. So some Bloom's taxonomy levels that are incorporated into this project are applying, evaluating, as well as creating. So applying is where the learner must be able to use or apply the knowledge or skill to new situations. The learner must be able to use information and knowledge to solve a problem, answer a question, or perform another task. This is according to the GCU website. Students participating in the long haul are using application skills from the Bloom's taxonomy level. They are doing this because they are taking the knowledge that they have been learning all year and applying it to this project. Evaluating is the next one, and this is where the learner must be able to judge or assess the value of material and methods for a given purpose. This is also according to the GCU website. The students are also using evaluation skills from the Bloom's taxonomy by using their judgment to determine what is important in this activity for the greater purpose of the truck driver. For example, say that the truck driver needs to take a stop and the only food around to eat is either a Speedway or a McDonald's that's 20 more minutes away from where the hotel is. So instead of the truck driver getting gas station food, they might want to take the truck driver to McDonald's, even though it will cost them more gas. But based on the health of the truck driver, it'll be better for them to go eat an actual meal other than just snacks. The last Bloom's taxonomy level that I felt applied to this project is creating. And this is where the learner must be able to pull together parts of knowledge to form a new whole and build relationships for new situations. This is also according to the GCU website. So with creation, the students are doing this in this activity because they're pulling together their knowledge of the topic to form a new solution to the problem that has been presented to them. The students are going to get many things out of this project. They're going to learn a lot of things. Not only are they going to further their mathematical learning, but they are also going to be able to learn and understand what it is like to plan a trip. This is a big responsibility in the trucking industry, and students have to figure out the best way to successfully complete this mission. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation and my example of project-based learning. I hope that it helped you in some way and that you have taken away something from this. As teachers, we need to find the best way to teach our students, and I believe that project-based learning is a great way to further their education with real-world examples. Thank you.